So rather than do a poster on travel, I just was thinking about doing one like on Dubai and F1. Um, Same concept though. I'm gonna make mine 8.5 by 11. Then I'm gonna open up the images I saved. So this is gonna be my background. I'm gonna yoink this over like so. You can do that a couple different ways. Um, but I figured I'd do it like that. Let's see. This is gonna like need some like manipulation of some sort. Actually, that works pretty good, I guess. Um, Maybe do something like that. So this is on a layer, and this is your layer panel right here. And whatever way you have it arranged, you can definitely like um, change what's visible and what isn't visible. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and open up some other stuff, or you can also use place, or just open it up and drag it in. So like open this up. I want to get the. Did I save the F1 car? Yeah. So I saved this F1, these F1 cars. I'm just gonna drag them in from the other panel like that. These make them a little bigger. So when you click on the image, I have auto select on. See, that's toggled off. Now it's on. So it's just gonna grab whatever I click. So I'm gonna like move this into the position I want. Do something like that. Actually, I think I'm gonna crop that other car out. So do something like that. Now, when you mask, you can do so much with masking, like your layers, and it's really cool. It's pretty fun. So the first thing you do to create a new mask is click down here, and that'll create your mask. And your this mask that's created now is white, and anything white is gonna show. When you black it out, it's gonna go away. See how that happens there? I took the paintbrush tool just there. Sorry, I gotta slow down. I took the paintbrush tool just there, and I'm using black, and on that layer mask, it's concealing the original image and showing the background of Dubai. So I'm just using a paintbrush, and you can also, like, if you really wanted to make things like really fast, you can also do stuff like use gradients for that. So I'm gonna go back to do add layer mask, and then so you can now right there I just clicked on the toolbar, the gradient tool, and I've got it black and white. And if I go like this, whoop, I was on the wrong thing. I should have clicked on the layer mask. So if you click on the layer mask and then bring that gradient tool like this, so basically it's going from making a gradient from like black to white. And it just kind of like does some cool stuff. That looks like really janky, obviously. I don't really, well, that's not too bad, I guess. You could actually see like that right there. That's like pretty cool, I guess. Maybe I could make the car more visible, the F1 car, and just so it doesn't look. That would be kind of like super rushed. But what you could do there is I'm going to change the background a little. I don't really like that centered so much. I'm trying to think like what's good. That like Burj Khalifa building is like really annoying looking there. Or maybe not. Maybe off center like that. Trying to find like a happy medium. All right, there we go. We'll go with that. That's okay. So in this layer panel, you can change a whole bunch of different things, and this is your like opacity or like however it's rendered. So you can do darken. And that looks really funky, I know, but it's a terrible example of why you would use that. But it just changes the effect of how that layer is gonna affect the ones behind it. So normal means it's just normal. Now I'll give you an example of like a good way to use that, and that is if you take, I'll open up a new layer like that. Actually, I was just selecting one, but I'm gonna go ahead and if I go like this, right, and then make the gradient again. The gradient is now going to be on the actual layer like that. And so now if I take this layer and hit darken, it's going to just darken everything. So I'm going to fade it a little, fade the opacity, and then I'm going to actually take this other one and I'm going to duplicate that like this, and just like try and like make it way more dramatic, I guess is the word I'm looking for. You can also do like all sorts of different like color treatments with layers when you do that. I'll do another one on the background. Let's see. Let's do like red. Oh no, red's not gonna look good with that. I don't think. Yellow make look cool. Make it look cool. See, like if you do multiply, it does some funky things. It just like makes it really dramatic. If you do like screen, it's like a different effect. It's like a lighter effect, and I can fade the screen, so it just kind of makes it. So now it's like misty in the background, right? Just to kind of like make the cars more dominant than the other ones, and than the background. Now I can go ahead and hit open, and I'm gonna open up this other file because it's the F1 logo I wanted, and then drop that in. So now, one of the other things you can do with a layer is, or you can select. If you select on the layer and then create a new mask, usually you can drop it back, like drop out like the stuff you don't like. So I'll go ahead and do that. I'm using the magic wand tool, and so now I just selected everything that's white on that layer. Now if I were to create a new mask right now, it would drop out probably that red, I would imagine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to select and then go to inverse. When you go to inverse and create the new mask. So now you only have the red of that. So that's pretty basic way to do that. Now I'm just want to make that a little bigger. And another way you can kind of cheat if you have like a logo on white and you want to like mask it really quick is a lot of times you can just go darker color, and that white is just going to go away, or darken even. See how that, I mean, that's pretty freaking cool right there, right? I don't know. You can just kind of like play with that. And then yeah, you could do all sorts of things. So this is actually a pretty good example right here of like the different layer options you have. You have darken, dissolve, which is always weird, multiply, which is kind of real dramatic, color burn, which is similar to multiply really. Screen always usually lightens. See, lighter color. So like there's overlay, soft light, vivid light, difference, exclusion, hue and color, saturation. One of the things you can do with that is, I'm trying to think what might be cool. I guess just go like multiply, like that, drop that down. It kind of bugs me, the Burj Khalifa buildings, like, so it might look good like that. Just kind of like, you don't have to center everything like a fucking noob. It might be cool to like add some like light trails to that, I guess, like light trails F1 car. Just like spice it up some, right? Like, I don't know. Let's see. It's like dramatic, right? That's like super dramatic. Trying to think. Yeah, we'll take that. Screw it. And although that's pretty dark for an image that's like clearly daytime. Oh, I just hit paste that time. Sorry, like, hope that doesn't confuse you. Yeah, that might look cool. The fun thing is, it's like always fun to like experiment like with this shit. Just like play games. Love games. So I'm changing the opacity. If you hit the number keys, you can play with opacity, and wow, that's really cool. I like that. That's funky. I might do some stuff with that. Maybe like use a gradient on that to kind of like show the. I want to fade that, so show a little bit more. And then we can take that F1 logo now and do lighten. No, that looks like trash. Screen. Another tip that I would say, like with like logos that a lot of people don't really think about, is when people save like a logo as a PNG, like usually a PNG doesn't have a background, so I can like look up F1 logo PNG. Chances are it's not going to have a background because they're used on the like the internet and the web. See, see how that's got a checker? So that's like some next level shit no one talks about. Your noob ass teachers won't know about. I'm such a fucking hater. So go ahead and drop that back here. Now I can probably gonna play with the brightness and contrast. I mean, that's pretty fancy. Not bad for like no time at all. Right? So I don't know. Fuck it.